Hi and welcome to a very exciting video, and I'm actually really excited, and this is going to be a different kind of video. There will be no scripts or no this cinematic just happened, the Saurfang and Sylvanas cinematic, the war campaign finale. I just finished the whole questing and everything, and I'm just gonna watch it now. It's not going to be exactly a reaction video because I've already watched it, but there is so many things to talk about. So we're gonna watch the video again, and we're probably gonna pause a little, talk in between the cinematic. So if you haven't seen it yet, I have a link in the description for the Wowhead. You can go there and you can watch the whole thing, and then you can come and we can discuss and maybe have some really juicy stuff to dig out. Okay, let's start the cinematic, and here we go. So this scene, I don't think it's not like I don't think this will never happen. These three characters side by side, this is the last time we're gonna see this, and probably like this is the first time we kind of saw this in a big grand cinematic, and instantly it just blows my mind. The animations and everything, it's just perfect. And look at Ogrimmar, holy shit, man, this is too much. This is like a movie actually. Okay, he looks sad to Ogrimmar.
Varrock, it's time.
So I'm ready to fight actually.
Ogrimmar are our horde as well. Our brothers and sisters.
These warriors have sworn to fight. For you. Many lives will be lost.
Or perhaps just one.
So I thought before that it's going to be
Windrunner!
a war, but yeah,
I challenge Makora!
this is what happened. This is basically Garrosh 2.0. It's like the fight against Crane or Kyron, Bloodhoof and Garrosh, but this time it's different. It's Saurfang versus Sylvanas here. Look at the animation, man.
Traitors. Why should I accept your challenge?
You want to make me suffer.
I mean, I just have to pause this. It's getting better and better when it comes to the animation, the face expressions of the cinematic. It's getting even better now. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next expansion. It feels really real.
Brother.
So Thrall gives him his axe.
My old friend. You and I.
We don't get to hide.
So this is like the throwback from the Thrall and Saurfang cinematic there.
I set you on this path.
And we knew where it could lead. Walk with me. The rest of the way.
And I wasn't expecting that he's going to give his sword. This is basically what's his name? Oh my god, forgot the name because I'm so excited. The king, his father, Varian. Oh my god, I lost it. It was Varian's sword. So this thing, look at this. In one hand it's the horde and another is the alliance. So he is like the ultimate warrior here.
Be finished.
Her power is like way too much. She's like basically toying with him.
The High Overlord falls. I trusted you. And so did they. Death comes, old soldier. And all their hope dies with you.
At this point I realized that Saurfang is probably not going to survive, even though he'll have some sort of a comeback like this.
You tried at Teldrassil. You failed. Hope remains. You set us to kill each other at Lordaeron. You failed. Here we stand. You just keep failing. The Horde will endure. The Horde is strong.
Again another what the fuck moment. And whenever she, there we go. I was shocked when he said like this undead as well, is the Horde is nothing to her. It's nothing. Now she reveals.
You are all nothing!
I actually felt betrayed. And obviously she cheated. I mean that's not the rule of these kind of
You
battles.
could see yourselves as I see you.
Rest in peace.
Toy soldiers in tin plate. Beasts who howl for honor. Standing as one. Savor it. Nothing lasts.
And she's gone. And Saurfang is dead. That's the death of Saurfang. I guess Taliesin was right. I thought he was kind of joking, but he was actually right. We're gonna see the death of Saurfang.
Do we do now?
We bring him home.
So this scene, it's like the old Horde, War Chief, and the King of Alliance, and we have a new member of the Horde, you can say, the new blood of Horde, Happy Boy, and you can see the undeads, like these are like the Sylvanas' like fighters. They also realize that it's all, they have been betrayed. Have been rooting for her or in even non-quest as a war chief, we just got betrayed here. So that's all here. So one thing is that when she reveals, just a sec, let me share. There we go. 1 second. Whenever she got that cut, she just, here we go. This is the point.
The Horde is nothing!
This is her like actual plan, or like this is actually Sylvanas speaking. She's not acting here anymore.
You are all nothing!
And this shot, I mean, I don't know where she got this kind of power. This is like purple, it's kind of glowy. Let me pause, let me see it. This kind of looks like the old god kind of stuff. I don't know, it's purple, you know. And when she leaves, it's all shadow. So
Savor it.
like this kind of shadowy kind of thing, this kind of stuff, like this kind of power, when I saw in the Battle for Azeroth cinematic, I was like, what kind of power is this? We have never seen this before. From then, like, it's a whole new mystery. So what happens now? What do you think? So basically, I think 8.3 will happen. It's pretty much sure that 8.3 will happen. They are not going to close the campaign for Battle for Azeroth right here. The expansion will not end here, but we will have 8.3, and obviously Sylvanas is going to be the last boss. But there are some questions like why she is so confident and why she is planning all this stuff. If you are a loyalist side of the horde, like you have been helping Sylvanas in a questline, like there is two kinds of questline. You can help Saurfang or you can help Sylvanas and become a spy and help Saurfang get those information and give it to Sylvanas. So if you are that kind of player, if you go for that kind of quest lines, you will see this cinematic right here.
Ah, champion. I wasn't certain you made it out of Orgrimmar. If the traitors knew of your service to me, they'd have put you in irons. Or worse. Saurfang's ill-considered challenge may have
So you come back and you talk to her. This is probably looks like Ghostlands.
ended the war prematurely. But it doesn't matter now. Countless souls have been fed to the hungering darkness.
Countless souls have been fed to the hungering darkness. Old gods, is it?
Though I cared nothing for the living, I did pity the Forsaken, for the great injustice that made them what they are.
So basically, Sylvanas didn't care about anyone, which I thought from the beginning of Cataclysm when they revamped the questlines. And if you do the questline in Silverpine Forest, Sylvanas and Garrosh have some kind of conversation, and from that conversation I pretty much realized that Sylvanas is not actually with the Horde or with the Alliance. She has her own agenda, and this is where it completely proved that he never cared for anyone, anything. He just pitied Forsaken, because there is some sort of, similarities, I guess, for the great injustice that they made to make them. That's what she said. So that's why she became their leader, and it just happened.
I understand the cruelty of fate better than anyone. But despite all I taught them, they stubbornly clung to hope, to life. They will learn the truth, along with all the rest. My bargain with Azshara will yet...
This is a very important line.
The armies of Azeroth will fight her master, and he will line their streets with corpses.
So my bargain with Azshara will yet bear fruit. The army of Azeroth will fight her master. That means N'Zoth. So Sylvanas and Azshara had some sort of bargain, and now we are going to fight N'Zoth, and he will line their streets with corpses. So N'Zoth will kill us all. So basically, he knows N'Zoth is there. He knows. He just wants to start this war.
In the end, he too will serve death.
So is this her actual plan? To kill an old god and everyone in Azeroth and make this like the whole planet like hers? The whole planet becomes undead? Is this her real plan? I think this is it. He started this war. He even tried to use the Horde to kill as much people as she can, and now she is bargaining with Azshara and bring N'Zoth up. Now N'Zoth is free. Azshara, we don't know where she is. Probably with N'Zoth, and she will probably become a raid boss or something else. I don't know. So, and N'Zoth is free, and his main wish is to kill us all, and he will probably kill us all if Sylvanas' plan goes well. And after that, somehow, for like she even have a plan to kill N'Zoth. So that's her whole plan. That's the whole thing. This is all clear now.
Enough reflection. There are preparations to be made. Nothing lasts. When next you see me, you will understand.
So the next we will see is probably going to be in a raid. So these are the the finale. Like the finale cinematic was the Saurfang and Sylvanas one, but if you want to understand a little bit more, that's why I showed the other cinematic right here. That clears pretty much everything. That's what her plan was all along, and it's probably started from Cataclysm, like I said. Because when the first time I saw like her and talking with Garrosh and everything, I kind of realized she's not with anyone. She's just doing it for herself, and she do have like some sort of plan maybe, or she's doing something else. Now in Battle for from Legion, we started to realize something is kind of fishy, and I think it will get more clearer and clearer if we go even further. Because in patch 8.3, if there will be some sort of, obviously there will be some quest lines and stuff, and it will lead to the raid, and maybe some things will be solved, something will not be solved. But in general, what I can say right now, and I'm kind of sure actually, is that this is not going to be an Old God expansion. Forget about Nezoth, forget Dragon Isles, maybe Dragon Isles, maybe she will go to Dragon Isles, who knows, or maybe she is going to maybe the city of Nyalotha, who knows. Okay, I just realized maybe it will be, but we're not fighting the old gods, but we might go to those two areas to fight Sylvanas, because where else she would go? Like she was just in Ghostlands probably, or probably close by to Silver Moon Forest, not Silver Pine Forest, I don't know, it kind of looks like Ghostlands. Anyways, so she's here and there. She don't have any troops basically, because all of her troops are here, but she is still confident enough to move away and stay all by herself. So she might go to the city of Nyalotha, but I really don't want to go her there. I want a Old God expansion in 9.0, which is the next one, and we get all the zones like the Old God cities, Dragon Isles and everything. I don't want any kind of Old God themed revamped zone. That would be kind of cool, I guess, but we will see what happens. But we're not fighting the Old Gods here, we're fighting Sylvanas now, I guess, on 8.3. Because if you see, the first one is we have Jaina, then the Warbringers basically. Jaina is done, Ashara is done, now the final one is Sylvanas obviously. So I guess she will be defeated or something, or she will unleash the old gods, because she pretty much working for them. Ashara, Nezoth, Sylvanas all are lined up, but Sylvanas had his own plan. Even kind of Ashara have her own plan too, which is kind of similar to Sylvanas, because they both want Nezoth to, they're kind of both using Nezoth to, you know, conquer the whole world. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And after Saurfang's death, Alira, Jaina, Lothamar, Telustra, I think her name is Telustra, the one of the mages there, they even talked about the magic and the power Sylvanas was using. They have never heard or seen any kind of power like this before. So I'm suspecting or speculating this power is given by Nezoth, or some sort of old godish power, I guess. And even like Telustra even said, like, I was with Sylvanas the whole time, but I have never felt that kind of power, or like that kind of what's it called, that kind of magic before. I've never felt it, I have never suspected it, so it's completely unknown. Anyways, this moment I'm just rambling, but basically 8.3 is going to be Sylvanas' last or raid boss. She will probably die now, I could say. She might die or might not die. She will probably like escape again, but she will, I think, unleash the old god at the end of the expansion. And Nezoth will be free, and who knows what's gonna happen, we will see about that. But I think the unleashing of old god will be the doing of Sylvanas, because that's her plan. She will unleash N'Zoth, and N'Zoth will kill us all or take like make half of the population dead, and she will somehow take down N'Zoth as well as the whole planet. That's her plan, but it will be half true, but probably will prevail again, but that will be in the next patch, I guess. But in this patch, again, she is the boss. We're gonna fight her, the old gods will be free, and we will go to the next expansion. So that's it for what I think about this cinematic. There is another one, a 3 minutes one. There is a different thing happening on that one. I will talk about it probably after making this video. So yeah, feel free to subscribe for this kind of speculation. I love the lore of World of Warcraft, and this is like the main reason I play the game. I don't play for the gears, I don't play for like a lot of stuff. I just like the world of it, the story, the progression and everything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, which is going to be the starting cinematic of the war campaign. We'll talk about it. There is so much to talk about. So yeah, thank you so much for watching again. I will see you in my next video. Have a nice day.